Hello, and welcome to the product demo of Cadence AI. My name is Nell Lindquist. I am the Director of Product Innovation at Modern Tribe. Modern Tribe's a digital agency. We are owned by Liquid Web, and a number of our sibling companies make up Stellar WP. This includes Cadence, and I'm going to talk about what we've been collaborating on. So I run a team called the Incubator, and our mascot is the crow. And the Incubator has a pretty unique position within Liquid Web, in that we're the only team at the agency that gets to turn our focus internal and work with our brand partners to help them accelerate projects or extend their product feature sets or product lines. We do this all under the overarching umbrella of making WordPress easier. We've been working with the Cadence team for about a year and a half on what I'm about to show you today, so I'm really excited to share it, and thank you for being here. So a quick primer on Cadence for those of you who may not be familiar. Cadence is a suite of tools to help you build beautiful, performant websites on WordPress. So the core of it is a custom theme. It's super customizable. It's very light and fast. We have a library of custom blocks that we've built into a pattern and page library we call the design library that you can see on screen here. I'm going to speak to this a lot today. We have WooCommerce integration called ShopKit to help you beautify all parts of your WooCommerce store. And then we have a toolkit, a conversion toolkit. So that's pop-ups, slide-ins, banners, things like that. So Cadence is a tool for making beautiful websites on WordPress. And we think that just site creation in general on WordPress could be easier. It probably could be a lot easier. And so we're taking a look as a team at what can we do to make it for a beginner or an expert, get them up and running really quickly on WordPress. And we've called this internally the 5-minute website. So digging deeper into what are the hurdles of site creation, and one of the biggest pain points is content creation. And this is true across all platforms, to be fair. This is not a WordPress issue. We mean not just literally writing the words or picking the imageries, but knowing what to write, what makes a strong website, what is the story that my business or my project or my personal site should be sharing, what are the components of that story? How can I tie that into good design and really strong imagery and bring that all to life? So that is what the challenge that we have been focused on solving. So our solution is an integration of OpenAI, the Pexels image library, and Cadence, and it's all powered by content strategy. So we've done this through extensive prompt engineering. We've mapped the output into the Cadence design library. So we've gone beyond generating headlines or single bodies of text, and we're generating complete patterns that tell a story. I'm talking about multiple text blocks, perhaps with a CTA, perhaps with multiple images, all in a beautiful design that the user can just take and use as a building block to tell their story. So our goal is to get this to the point where the baker can just focus on the bread, the florist can just focus on the flowers. They don't need to know anything about content strategy or site design. They don't need to know what a CTA is. They can just focus on running their business because we've done the heavy lifting for them. So now I'll jump over and I'll show you what we've been working on. Okay, so my husband and I run a small motel in Leadville, Colorado called the Streamline. I built our website using the new Cadence design library when we released it in March. You can see all of this was super easy. I just drag and drop patterns. But I had to write all of the copy, which was a lot of work, as you can imagine. And I had to hand select each image. So let's see how we can do that a little bit better with AI. Okay, so I'm in the back end of WordPress. Come up here into my design library. Okay, and you can see here we have a ton of different pattern options. They're all categorized by the type of design, kind of their information architecture. They're inheriting my customizer styles. So any of these drop in and match. This is the type stack that I use on our site and our color palette. I can toggle. This is kind of a neat feature. I can go dark. This is still my color palette. I can choose to move to accent. We can go up and look at pages. And the pages, if I just want to drop and go and get started, these are really beautiful, ready to go kind of page outlines. But it's still a lot of work to populate your entire site. So let's see how AI can help me do that a little bit better. Our intake form is a pretty simple series of steps. for you to teach the AI about yourself or your company or your project. So we are a company. Our name is the Timberline. We have 3 different types of addresses for different types of business locations. We have a firm address. Here we go. And then for industry, we have tons and tons of industries. So we have a smart search here. We're actually a motel. I'll stick with that. And we can continue. All right, this open field is really your chance to highlight what you want and the specifics about your business. So here's a little paragraph about us. It's encouraging me to write a little bit more. The more info in, the more the AI has to work with. So let's try this. Let's see. All right, we've got some more. If I want to say I just like put this in really quickly and I'm not super confident in how it sounds, I can improve my mission statement. Let's see. Yeah, and this is great. So I'm going to use that copy instead. All right, we'll continue. So now we'll add some keywords to help kind of really refine what we're talking about. These are AI generated as well. So we're a motel, Airbnb. These are great. Family friendly. Let's see. Kitchen and bunk rooms. We'll say loft, outdoor activities. Okay, so that's pretty good. And then here we can pick our tone. So I'd like it to be friendly. We're a friendly place. Now it's time for me to select my image or image collections. So this first one is an AI generated search terms of the Pexels image library. So what that means is we use the user inputs to generate search terms to create a collection of stock images from the Pexels image library. So it looks like maybe this is pretty Colorado focused. Let's take a look. Yeah, so motel rooms, Colorado. We can see I could edit this search and try again. We could add the word mountain. Let's see if that helps. Let's see. It'll research Pexels. And really, these AI search collections are a great, just like quick start if you want relevant stock imagery, if you're working on your own project, you want to just get going, or if you want to show a client kind of possibilities. So we take a look at this, and this is pretty good, but let's say I want to use this with a couple edits. So these images have now been imported into my media library. I can take out any that I don't think are relevant. So like, let's just remove these 2. Let's say we want to add some more images to this collection. I can choose from my media library, or I can go into Pexels and do another search. So let's say I want some more, like let's look for Leadville specifically. It's a very small town, so I'm not surprised there's only one picture. I can add this one. Let's try it again. Let's look for skiing. A popular activity up here. We'll pick this one, lots of backcountry. That's great. So here we go. It'll import those into my media library. And now I can select those 2 images I just added, select this Leadville picture I just added, and then we can add them to my collection. And here we go. We'll regroup, see everything you've added here. There we go. So now this section of our featured images has been updated. You could do the same for background images. So this is a good start. It's sort of like a much better draft or much better placeholder text or imagery, excuse me. But it'd be a lot better if we showed our actual motel. That's kind of important in this business. So let's say I'm going to make my own collection. We'll call it the Timberline. Save. And now I have 2, like a blank slate. So I can come in and choose pictures from my media library. So I'm going to pick some featured images. Let's show our rooms. Let's do this really quick.
Wired.
Here we go. Let's create a new gallery. Those look good. We'll add them to our collection. Let's pick some background images. So we're going to do some more scenic stuff. Now I have my own custom collection, and let's make our new design library. So you can see here, I'll generate site content. This will cost me 96 credits, to generate a full library, which I'll show you. And you have a credit counter right here to track where you are. So now let's take a look at our brand new design library. So this looks very different than what we were seeing before with just placeholder images and placeholder content. These are all standalone patterns that I could drop in honestly right now and just use it right away. This is a great, you can see the context for these patterns is value proposition. So these are great selling points for our motel, multiple component layouts, all the copy works together. The CTA is relevant. It's really nice. You can look at a couple extra ones. So about, with overview, it gives you, we have a lot of different options. So if you're looking for a hero, we have that. If you're looking for something more like with more content, we have that. You can get started. Let's go down to history. Leadville's a very old town. So this is really nice. Like this is a picture of Leadville. They use our B-roll. And it says, embrace Leadville's history, discover our rich history, and this is related content. So these are just like really kind of drop and go thematic components that I can build a page and tell the story of our motel. So yeah, let's even just add one more. So the frequently asked questions, this is really great. This one says, how do I make a reservation? What amenities are available? Is the Timberline pet friendly? These are actual questions that we get. I could literally just drop this in and use it. If I open up this component or this pattern, you'll see that it opens up and it has a real answer. So we can see, this is great. The content goes very deep. It's really nice. But let's imagine we want to create a whole new page. Like I don't want to add just a section. I want a whole new page. Let's go back to the design library. Or rather, let's make a totally new page so we can start fresh. Okay, so we'll come up to our design library, open up with pages with context. Okay, so here we are. These are complete pages with thematic kind of components dropped in for us that all tell a different type of story. There's a lot of different, it's all matching the style of our site. There's a couple or many different design options if we want. We've a number of different pages over here. So say we wanted to add a contact, couple different types of forms. Maybe we want to highlight our location on this one, frequently asked questions. That's really nice. Just keeping it super clean. So services. There's a bunch of different options. Pricing isn't really appropriate for a motel, but just different options for the type of business that you're running. Let's go up and pick a home page, kind of like this first one. You drop it in. Okay, and now we have a complete brand new web page. Let's take a look. All right, look at this beautiful page. So experience the best of Leadville at our motel and Airbnb. That's absolutely relevant. We're group friendly, pet friendly. This highlights a lot of the things that I put into our AI intake form. Come down here, uses a variety of my photos. It's calling out specific features I want to call out. It's just really nice. So I could use this page, I could immediately and then drop it in. And let's take a look at the kind of options for fine tuning. So let's go to edit. Okay, so now we have a page we're really happy with. Let's kind of jump in and do a little fine tuning and make sure the copy is exactly as we'd like it. So I can see right here, I don't love that these are 3 different lengths. It feels kind of stair-steppy to me and not balanced. So let's just hop in and do some quick edits. I'll highlight this. This is made with a Cadence Advanced Text Block, and built into the Advanced Text Block now is Cadence AI. So you can open that up. Let's make it shorter. Perfect. You use that copy. Now these are much more equal. Let's make this one a little longer. That's too long. Let's go shorter. Let's try that. Great. Now we have 3 equal weighted text. I just like how this makes it much more balanced. Let's maybe come up here and try our headline. What if we want to change the tone? So let's try making it a little more friendly. Come and experience the absolute best at our cozy motel and Airbnb. I love that. It's a little bit warmer than what we have. You can drop it in and go. So this AI component is now part of the Cadence Blocks library. It's built into the advanced text block. So this is available everywhere that you use the advanced text block. I could come in and do this on every single piece of content on my site. So it's pretty powerful. And now, we just have a beautiful build trope suite. So that is our Cadence AI beta product that is out now. And that includes patterns and pages and the block level fine tuning, which I just showed. If you want to give this a test drive, you can head over to cadencewp.com and sign up to be part of the beta. We're hoping that this ships to what is now the Blocks Pro product by mid-October. And then next in line for our team is we're kind of raising the altitude and taking a good look at how can we take these tools to a full site creation product. And that will be a reinvention, kind of a re-examination of the Cadence Starter Template product. So stay tuned for more details on that. Thank you so much for joining me, and head over to Cadence WP for more information on any of what you saw today. Thank you.